Hello and welcome to today's video. Not a fountain pen today. Now, I'm not, like a fountain pen snob. I don't exclusively use fountain pens. I use a range of pens for different purposes. And one thing I love is a good gel pen. And for writing on paper that isn't fountain pen friendly, or, for just ease of carry when you can travel, like having a pen in your passport case that you're not worried about exploding or whatever the case may be, gel pens are where I go. I also love Sharpie as a brand, like their markers and their ultrafine, felt tip pen, pens and the highlighters and things like that. I really enjoy. And a couple of weeks ago, these started popping up everywhere in my social media feeds and in YouTube and things. And the videos have been around for a while, but you know how the algorithm works. One thing leads to another, and here they were. And so I thought, I really need to try these. So I got my hands on the 3-color set, which is 4 pens, 2 black, a red, and a blue. And they are a Click gel pen from Sharpie. And so I thought what I'd do is I'd just have a quick look at them here. Very quick look, just quick writing sample, see what they're like. Why not? So in Australia, these retail for like $11 for 4, which isn't cheap. But when you're talking about 4 sort of decent brand gel pens, that's not in the unexpected range for price. In fact, if you buy like a 4 Pilot G2s, you're paying around the same. So it's not too bad, but more than like in the US, I think someone I saw recently said these retail for about $6 US, which is still, once again, almost $10 Australian. But here they are. So let's have a look at them and see what they're all about. On the back, let's see what it says. So experience a high-performance gel pen, contoured rubber grip for comfortable writing experience, always vivid writing with intensely bold ink colors. No smear, no bleed technology for an exceptional writing experience. You can get them in 3-point sizes. I have it in the medium. And that's really all you sort of need to know. 0.7 gel pens. So let's open them up and see what they say. What they do. So obviously the packaging is designed, for stationery stores, news agencies, things like that, where, it's hanging on a wall. Not fun always to sort of get into, but generally quite well protected. Okay, and they're out. First thing I'm going to say is they don't feel cheap. Like, how some plastic pens feel very plasticky. This has got a decent sort of feel to it. Sharpie are not a low quality brand. Good click, good solid sort of click mechanism, very solid actually, not flimsy at all. You got the wax tip, of course, on the ball to protect it. I'm going to do a writing sample with one of each color, and we'll sort of see how we go. I've got rodeo paper here just because that's what I had on hand. But let's talk about the pen itself. Like, it's nice. It's simple. Like, there is a bit of marketing, and a few people have mentioned these things. Like, it's having your brand on the pen and having the model on the pen, I understand. Like the 0.7, yeah. But that is quite present on this pen. Like the grip is a bit, like it's rubberized. It's got a place for that, like where it's leading your hands. Like it's got a little sort of hourglassy sort of shape in there. It feels okay. The only place the color of the pen is the rings around. So like you've got a red ring there, a blue ring there, and then it's a silver ring, but that lets you know it's the black. So let's see how they write. Let's start with the black. So I'll just take that little wax ball off. Got the Sharpie S gel pen. This is the black. And they say no smear, so we'll do a little thingy and a bit of a smear. There's a little smear there, let's be real, but not the same as, say, an ink pen. But what we see is a nice sort of solid color. Like, that's a solid black, unmistakably black. It's good. Let's try the other two. Go the red now. We'll take that wax ball off. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's a nice red. It's got quite a true red as well. Like, once again, there's a little bit of smear, but that's, putting it under probably more duress than it would normally be put under. And then we'll go the blue. Okay, so I should say these are the 0.7 millimeter medium tip S-gel pens. I do like that click. That's nice, that's solid. It's got some resistance, it's got some spring back. You know you're using it for sure. Clip wise, it's just a plastic inbuilt clip. You could snap that off very easily. It's not, but these are, you know, disposable pens. And sort of, you know, but if they're sharp, if they're like anything else from Sharpie, they're going to be reliable and they're going to sort of, you know, be effective. And you can see that here. They're nice, strong colors. That blue's quite nice. Like, it's actually a nice blue. It's not that sort of big ballpoint blue. It's got a bit more depth to it or something. The red's vibrant and red. That's going to stand out on anything. And the black is very solid. So, to be honest, like, I'm quite happy with these Sharpie S-gel pens. Like, for everyday sort of writing gel pens, if you're not able to use a fountain pen, these would be perfectly fine, I would imagine. I'd love to know your thoughts if you've used them. And also, you know, like, what's your go-to gel pen in this sort of range, like disposable gel pen, not a pen you put a refill in, but what do you go for? Is it a Pilot? Is it a Zebra? Is it, you know, what do you go for? I'd love to hear from you. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. This video about the Sharpie S-gel, you know, gel pens. If you did, give it a, you know, thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notifications button, all that sort of stuff. You can get in touch with me using any of the platforms listed below. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at @the_offstage_me, or you can contact me in any of my videos here or drop me an email, which is listed down below. Please feel free to get in touch if you've got products you think I should be looking at, or if there's a way you'd like to support the channel by sponsoring a review or providing an item for review. I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, enjoy your pens, fountain pen or otherwise, and I'll talk to you soon.